Slicing through the noise with a culture attack. Pop culture, films, and the world we see. Deleted scenes, where the truth runs free. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews, to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews, to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Yeah, yeah. Steve out on your YouTube, bro, let's roll.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land. I am Deleted Scenes, human being, American, and YouTuber Ronan. And I'd like to welcome you to tonight's episode of the Mystery Movie Night Podcast. I want to say hello to everyone currently following along on X. I can't see you, but I know that you're there. I want to say hello to a few people joining us here in the live chat. Channel member JPRPH1 and Proctophile is with us. All right. My fellow panelists this evening are waiting patiently backstage. So no time like the present. Let's bring them on. Ladies and gentlemen, the most violent woman on YouTube. She horrifies me every time. She has a number of household items that she uses as weapons. There's a rather large thermos, a staple remover, and a nail file. And I have been threatened with every one of them if I don't allow her to participate in the program. I'm really quite horrified. This is why I'm not on camera right now. Ladies and gentlemen, you know her, you love her, you cannot live without her. The reason why I know you're all truly here. Sin's Corner.
And nasal spray. Watch out. That hurts going up the nose the wrong way. Behave yourself.
Oh. So how have you been?
I've been busy, but good. How about you, sir?
I am whatever you say I am.
Dear well. I talked to Lou Diamond Phillips yesterday, so that was cool.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. I was able to watch.
I saw your cool super
part
chat
of that live before I had to run off to my
it was
PT.
It was a great live stream.
It was very much so. Everybody, please head on over. Not right now.
Yeah, just wait
later.
Wait till later.
To Paulie's channel, Latino Slant, and check out his interview with Lou Diamond Phillips. A lot of fans, a lot of the friends of the channel there. Sin, of course, that 70s rock fan. Tom Connors, Fletcher Williams, of course. Thank you once again, Fletcher, for putting our new thumbnail together for us.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And wide range of discussion from his early days in film, from La Bamba and Stand and Deliver. Young Guns, of course. He talked about Young Guns 3, which is coming up. That's hopefully that's being written and directed by Emilio Estevez. Is of course going to be back as one William H. Bonney, aka Billy the Kid. Yes, before we have to change the title to Old Guns, because
they should. They should
just call it Old Guns.
That they're going to be their current age.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the second one. I never watched the second one because I found out what happened to Chavez and Doc, and they're my favorite characters.
Well, did it?
Well, now I'm like, well,
maybe
it didn't. If they're coming back,
cut and dry.
Okay.
So maybe some characters that you thought were down for the count, maybe not so much.
Yeah.
So really looking forward to this. It's going to take place during the Mexican Revolution. And Pancho Villa is apparently going to be a character in it. And I'm hyped for it. hello to Eli Cortez. Been a while. Good to see you. Let me scroll up. There you go. Hello.
Thank you.
All
sir.
right. Also talked about Longmire,
Yes, love
which
Longmire.
I was very curious about because they've never really adapted the books, except for like one kind of loosely in season 3. But
It's like there's elements of some of the books woven throughout some
woven
of them.
through, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like they did their own thing. But the thing is, I mentioned to him that I did a comparison video because I just finished watching it when I did that video. I think they both hold up. I think the show is fantastic, and so are the books.
Mhm.
And the changes, any changes that were made, there are some changes
Oh,
with his
sure, yeah.
character. The dynamic between him and Walt is a little bit more comedic in the books than it was in the show.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's great. They're both great. Highly recommend.
Right on. Also waiting for us backstage. The man who shanghaied himself into this broadcast and is regretting every single second of it, Enigma Severus.
Oh dear, help us.
Oh no!
Is this?
Oh
this
God,
is-
puppets!
This looks eerily similar
I love
to a recent
it.
experience.
No.
So.
Yeah. I was thinking about that.
Happy family,
I was like, I got to put him up there.
or we'll kill you.
Oh goodness.
And of course, last but certainly not least, the woman who I hope will save us from what is certain oblivion. She has a lot on her shoulders, so take it easy on her. Ladies and gentlemen, Rachel Moliere, the elder millennial.
Hello. I haven't seen
Hello.
Young Guns.
You haven't
Yeah.
seen? Not even the first
No.
one?
Oh,
No.
my goodness.
I
Oh, you
have to
need
check.
to.
It might be on the movie list for this year. It seems familiar because isn't Terrence not Howard?
Stamp.
Terrence
Stamp.
Stamp in one of
Yeah.
them.
Yep,
He
that
is,
was the
yeah.
first time I noticed him as an actor. Was in that
Okay.
movie.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I'm. It's bad. It's bad.
Mm.
It's bad. That's why
well,
I'm
that's-
watching a movie a day. Like it's bad. It's bad.
You're doing a good job at catching up. You know what? Lou Diamond was right. Lou Diamond, listen to me. Lou LDP,
Yeah.
whatever. Lou was right
Whoa.
when he
Oh, you're
said,
good friends. Yeah.
when they were calling him LDP. He was right when he said that the first one is more like an MTV music video, like because they do have the
Yeah,
rock
a
and
little
stuff.
bit.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a great film, but
It
I
is.
never
a lot
thought
of
of
fun.
that until he said that yesterday.
Mm.
But
on the
you have
stream.
the video when they're doing all of the weapons posing and everything. You have the video, you know,
up on their faces and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And Lou Diamond was so freaking
so-
cool. Something I wanted to say to him, but I didn't. Was way back when I met my husband to be, way back when, and he's Mexican, and we weren't together, but he would like go off and do work out of state because he worked on road crew. And so I was missing him. We weren't together, but I was missing him. And so to feel some sort of connection with his ethnicity or whatever, him, by extension through Lou Diamond Phillips, I would watch La Bamba and Young Guns. Because like he was the closest I could get like to some sort of connection with a Mexican or whatever.
Well, Bamba was one of my favorites.
Which is, of course, the Filipino. Okay.
I know, but he's a
Yes.
mixture. He's got like
Yeah.
so many different things, and I don't think he's got any Latino in him at all. But he passes for one. He's
You
like
didn't like-
Cherokee, Filipino, Scotch Irish. I mean, it's and some Native American Indian.
You didn't like
MSK. I know that's you now. How you doing, buddy?
Hello to
Mm.
Geyer.
Maybe and be like, call me Donna. No, I'm just kidding. Please stop.
Anyway, he seems to be a really legit guy. I've always liked him, and so no,
No.
sir.
Well, he was in that as the
He was.
the
He
brother.
did,
yeah.
Yes, that's right. You're
He
right.
did, like, a
I'm
story
sorry.
arc. Yeah.
My mind went somewhere else with that comment you made. But yeah, he was also in 24.
Yeah.
for
Season 1.
Heartbeat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. Which I
Courage
thought was
the
cool.
Fire we saw recently.
Yeah, yeah.
was
And
good.
some other films that I'm interested to check out that people brought up in the discussion. So,
Yeah, his new one actually looks pretty good. It's
yeah,
comparisons to Training Day, so
yeah. I
I'm kind of
edited.
curious
Ooh.
about it. Yeah,
There's a review for that on Latino Slant D Movie Man did that
yeah.
review, and I recently put it up. I think it was last week. I put it up, so I'm curious now to watch it. More curious.
I miss D Movie Man. He's a great one.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, hopefully
But
we can get him back on here sometime. Here,
yeah,
like,
his new job, it requires a lot of
yeah, it's
traveling, and
kind
it
of
takes a bit out of him. But I'm
yeah.
hopefully, knock on wood, get to see him next week when I head to Dragon Con.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I don't normally go to the cons, so I don't really keep track of them. So
Yeah.
they got like this big Twin Peaks thing happening in like mid-September. We're going to be
Okay.
talking about that on Sparkwind 21, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, we're a number of the actors from
Is Troy
a
gonna
number of the
go?
OG a number of the OG cast is going to be there. Is he? I don't know. I'm going to
Okay.
have to ask about that tonight.
Seems like
But,
that'd be something he'd be interested to do.
oh, that definitely, because he used to go to the ones up in he used to do back in the day up in Snoqualmie.
Hmm.
So yeah. All right. And hello to the newly promoted Captain Giratina. Good to see you, sir. Good evening to you. Always good to see you in the
Evening.
chat. All right. So the reason why I am off screen tonight, other than the fact that nobody wants to see my ugly mug,
Oh, stop.
um,
I feel like I'm talking to
is
Corey now.
is the fact that I did not see any. I did not see the mystery movie, and I did not see any of the early access films. Though I did watch a movie last night on that's currently on Amazon. That's a new film. I'll be talking about that in the last few minutes of the show. But I'm going to be taking a bit of a back seat for the rest of the show, and I am going to let first Sin and Rachel take over. And they're going to be talking about tonight's mystery movie. Buddy!
Yes.
From the makers of Too Many Cooks.
Too many cooks.
This one was interesting.
Yes, it was.
So I never saw a trailer for it. I just knew what it was about. I mean, the poster kind of gives it away. Basically, it's just this alternate version of Barney, pretty much. It's a spoof on the Barney show, and he's homicidal. That's the gist of it. I mean, it's so I'm not super in love with this movie. I know Rachel probably likes it more than me. My issues with it aren't. I don't think my issues with it are huge. I just felt like it had so much going for it, and I was a little disappointed by some of the elements at the end, and some dumb decisions made by the kids. But so it didn't fully stick the landing for me. But I think it's worth watching because it's very creative, and it's actually pretty funny. It's definitely R-rated. But it's funny. I mean, there were several times that my audience laughed out loud. It starts off seeming like you're going to watch the whole movie is going to be like a Barney episode with the 4:3 aspect ratio and and very, very grainy, and it's taking place there on the set, and things are getting darker and darker and bloodier. And I was wondering, man, is the whole movie going to be here in this place?
Mhm. I
But
was
then
wondering the
it's
same
not.
thing.
Yeah. And it's not. It switches to another location, and then there's like a switchback. So you are kind of the way it looks is changed up a bit, and it it was interesting, and it was creative, and it was funny, and I wish it had fully stuck the landing for me because I was honestly with it till except like towards the end. Like I said, some dumb decisions. Like there's another trash can over there that you can get on top of.
I screamed at them. I screamed the same thing. I screamed.
So,
Yeah.
so that one
I
scene,
screamed, yeah.
if that had been it, I don't think it might. But for whatever reason, maybe a rewatch, maybe thinking about it some more will change it for me. I didn't hate this film at all, and I do think, yes, if you like, it's almost like satirical, black comedy, crazy. The humor also in this R-rated stuff happening in a kid's show. Some of the things they said, and then the one thing towards the end was like, "Bitch."
My theater erupted.
Yeah, we all laughed. We all laughed. It was funny. Oh my god! And then there was talk about, we don't want to see your penis. And it's like, it was the craziest thing to see these kids. Like, what? Oh my god!
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my take on it, Rachel.
And the kids did a great job.
The acting
just like
great with the kids, I thought.
the kids. So just like with Sin, I thought, and I'm glad to hear that, Sin, because I thought, okay, great. I'm up in sarcastic, cynical New England. Of course, we're going to love. If you've missed the children from Weapons, this movie's for you. And it was just, all of the scenes. There was, what other scene did they write down? Did I write down that they burst out into laughter? When that one. So with the kids acting and everything like that, they do, things happen to some of the kids. And just like any soap opera, if something happens to the actor, they'll just replace it with another actor who looks similar to that one. So there's this one African-American kid who was replaced, who doesn't know what the heck is going on, and just out of nowhere says, "Are we still going to play baseball?"
That was
My theater just died. They wouldn't stop laughing, and I was just like, "Oh my god!"
or the one girl that was replaced. And there's a scene later, and she makes some sort of statement about Buddy wouldn't do that or whatever.
What do you know, Hannah? You just got here. So it's really funny. It's really, really funny. I liked it more than Sin did.
It's very dark. Yeah.
Yeah. I did go to the bathroom. So I had, my boyfriend was with me. So he told me what happened. And I went to the bathroom during the dinner scene. So I come back and he's trying to fill me in, and he gives me the wrong clue because he thought it was one child, but it wasn't that child. It was the other child. So all this time I'm watching this movie thinking that it was this child. And I was like, no, I think it's this child. So yeah, but, yeah. Deleted. You had a question?
Yeah, you were getting ready to ask.
So let me put it this way. They go there.
Oh, they definitely go there. They don't hold back with harming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's and it was a weird blend of hey there, Davey.
Hello, Davey.
Hi, Davey.
Good to see you, sir.
I mean, we've all seen horror comedies, right? To me, the perfect blend of horror comedy is a show like Widow's Bay.
Yes.
Absolutely love that show. This one was more heavily into the horror than maybe the comedy, but some of the comedy was also not necessarily the laugh out loud moments, but just how they're basically they're reproducing this crazy show, and the kids are doing, and this whole environment, and it's such a definite callback to a show like Barney. That's part of the comedy as well.
And if anyone has seen Too Many Cooks on YouTube, there are segments that, even because my boyfriend loved it, and that's what made him, I was like, the guy's making a movie. Did you want to come see it? He's like, oh yeah. So there are a couple of segments. There's a character that gets kind of like Who Framed Roger Rabbit sucked into a TV, kind of like visual. And that immediately was like, oh, that looks like it would be from Too Many Cooks. Like that's the kind of visual that he's giving you there. So I loved it. I loved it. I think everyone should go see this. I think this movie will do good if word of mouth um, can get it out there. Just like word of mouth shut down Ice Cream Man. Hallelujah. This one needs to go out there and just, everyone needs to go see Buddy.
Well, it's so imaginative and original.
I think there's sequels coming.
Are you serious?
If it does well, I think because there's
I'll
tell you backstage because I don't want to. Well, it might not give it away, but when it gets to the end, there's a scene when they're running through, and then you see the characters on the wall, and you see Buddy, and then you see kind of like a trio of them.
Yes.
That's what made me think that they would make more, because the way that it ended. I did have a problem with it. I was like, wait, did you just choose? Wait, I'll tell you what bothered me about that backstage, but anyway, so I think there's going to be triggers.
Spoilers, so
I know we are.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go back to the point that I think there will be more if this movie does really well. And I'll tell you what about backstage. So
I get the feeling it might, because it's been a good year for horror. Let's be honest,
especially original horror. And
original
I haven't
horror,
heard
yes.
anyone yet saying anything hugely negative about this movie, because that's how interesting and different and original. I mean, I'm sure there's some out there deleted, but on Reddit, people that had already seen this somehow, somewhere. I think maybe at a festival, whatever. Some people had already seen it. And they loved it. So, yeah. Davey, I don't know those shows.
I am aware of the Joy Junction situation. Ooh. Because they had a host on Joy Junction that let's just say got into some stuff.
Okay.
And they had to take the show off the air because of it. So that's kind of a grim story. Yeah.
Oh, I know absolutely nothing about this. I'm super curious.
I wouldn't be surprised, Davey, if there was some inspiration from the Life with Grandpa. I'll have to look into that one. But Joy Junction, I've heard a little bit about that. I don't remember the show itself. I do know that it was kind of a faith-based puppet show kind of thing. And that one, like I said, one of the hosts, let's just say, did not go with God. And got into some pretty nasty stuff. So, I wouldn't be shocked if that was an inspiration. I do want to say hello to a couple of people in the chat. Nate is with us. Geek Flag with an 8 nose, channel member. Shouting out Ash versus the Evil Dead. Yeah. Bruce Campbell stepping away from Ash. He will be playing Ash no more. I'm kind of sorry to hear that. But yes.
I highly recommend his interview on Film Threat.
Yes.
That was very good. I'm not crazy about Evil Dead or Ash, so I've never been into those. So I don't know that I can agree with you, Nate. But I know it's Nate. Yeah, you're Nate. I'm sorry.
Nate.
Don't have my reading glasses on. But I know it's got a huge fan base. But yeah, go check out his interview on their channel. It was really good.
And Bruce is not even happy with the last few because he thinks they're too dark.
The remakes
don't like that
the new
it's
ones,
taken that turn. Yeah,
he doesn't. He's not a fan. And hello to Agent 57,000 EM. Good to see you, sir. All right.
I don't remember if there was. Was there? I don't remember, Rachel.
No, there might have been a whoa, but I don't think. Yeah.
Yeah, I
don't think they put it together.
Remember. Well, and it's not overly long either, you guys. It doesn't wear out its welcome.
That's true.
Yeah, it's like 95 minutes.
If that. I mean, the credits obviously take up probably 5 minute. I
Yeah.
want to have I did want to mention something interesting. I was sitting next to someone and they were talking with the person that they came in with. I assumed they were together. Anyway, she was saying how she was bothered by some elements of this because apparently, so she was looking at it from a perspective I completely didn't even consider or think about because this has not been my life experience, fortunately. Um, but she was saying how Buddy reminded her of an abusive father
Mm.
or parent figure, let's say, but I guess in her
Mm.
case, her father. And being so manipulative of the kids with their affections, and if they didn't do such and so, he was gonna, So that really,
Mm.
that apparently struck a nerve with her, which I thought was interesting, and I can see now exactly what she's talking about because there are aspects of that with the dynamic between him and the kids,
Mm,
and how once they become aware,
yeah.
realizing that in order to keep this bad buddy at bay, they need to love him, and all of that. They need to do and say what they need to make sure they don't say anything that triggers him, basically.
Yeah. I think her experience was particular to her father, but I can see that element, but you could apply that to insert mom, insert
Sure.
aunt,
Yeah.
insert.
Any
So I
sort
think,
like relationship, familial relationship, or any sort of, like you could say, romantic relationship. It could be representative of any sort of abusive type of connection you have with
right.
someone
So
else.
if anything, everyone, if you did see it from like her point of view, or if she did see it from her point of view and she was angry about it, she shouldn't. I personally don't think she should be. I didn't have any of that sort of situation happen to me, but I would sit someone down and be like, well, wouldn't you want someone to watch this to know what to avoid, not to distance them from it?
I don't think she was angry at it, but it's like it triggered her because it brought back, you know what I mean? Like it brought these emotions or memories back. So, yeah, that was an interesting thing that I hadn't even considered till I heard her saying it. Right, Davy? I know we've told her that before.
Thank you. So
welcome
here.
It does look like a unicorn version of Al, kind of.
Yeah.
Barney.
All right. Okay, we got to that. Davey says endings are tough. It's almost like those should be written first and then figure out if the idea is worth a damn. I am of the mind that you have to know the ending first.
Yes.
Because otherwise, I've tried writing stuff and just kind of making shit up as I go along. And I get like about 10, 12 pages and it just falls apart. You have to have a plan. Whenever I come up with an idea, it is always the ending that comes to me first.
I agree. I think most people, I think that's how it works and that's why plotting is so important for most writers. But there are some writers, I don't know how in the heck they do it. They are complete pantsers. Guy who writes Dungeon Crawler Carl, he's a pantser.
Hoser.
He has no idea where it's going to go. I think Stephen King is as well, which might also be why some of his books don't always land.
Yeah.
A lot of, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
The Peruvian marching powder did not help back in the day. You can tell which books. Sure. You can tell which books he was high when he was writing because where are you going with this, man? Yeah. But which he's admitted to. I'm not talking out of school. He's admitted to that.
No, he has. He has.
Yeah, he's been very upfront about it, which I'll give him props for that.
Yeah, honestly, that's the yep.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Rest in peace.
The First Lady of Country. Yeah. Indeed.
Yeah.
Sad news.
Let's see. Davey says Evil Dead is my favorite franchise of all time, but man, Evil Dead Burn was dreadful. Yeah, I've been debating watching it because I've seen all of the rest of them. I wasn't too crazy about the previous film, the one that was in the apartment building. Wrath, I think. No, or is Wrath next? I get them. I can't even.
Rise.
That's the problem.
It
I
was
can't even
Rise.
rise. I can't even remember them now. I liked
Reunion.
I liked the wraparound segments for that film and where that went, and then you realize, oh, all of this is happening before that happened. I thought that was a nice little twist, but I think that was pretty much it. The new one, I don't know, because I've heard there's kind of not really anybody to root for in that movie, which means it's now this double-edged sword of now you're rooting for the Deadites to just like doing these people. Now, are you supposed to really be doing that? I'm not
Yeah,
sure you're
go
supposed to be doing that.
Well, yeah,
then
on Davey's live stream, he went pretty good into explaining a lot of interesting things. So yeah, he had great live stream conversation. And go back and see that. But yeah, there's a lot there. I decided not to go see it.
I
Yeah.
do want to say hello to the host of Films with Friends, the creator of the 10-word review, Big Al Presents. Good to see you, sir.
Hi.
Hello. Davey says, if you grow up with evil parents, then I would imagine that watching most horror movies could be tough. Yeah. Hello to Logical Spark, who had the unicorn elf reference. Kind of does. Yeah. Does anyone die by unicorn horn?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. Yay, unicorn horn death. Yay. No. Sorry. Nate says, oh, please, people who need safe spaces need to stay home. Don't go out in the real world. Damn trigger
Well,
weirdo. Yeah,
I-
your triggers and your
What-
triggering. Yeah,
One thing I don't like for sure is trigger warnings, but I know
yeah.
that I have seen things, and I don't hold it against the thing that I've seen, but I have seen things that triggered me. I watched it in the first season of Daredevil, the one with Vincent D'Onofrio in it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep.
He kills someone with a car door.
Yes, he does.
Okay, well, very recently, before that, one of our pets. That's how one of our pets died.
Oh, poor
So,
thing.
you know what I mean? So like that, and
Mm-hmm.
that definitely, and it was a totally different scenario, but it was just like, oh. So I was triggered, but I never would have expected, to be given a warning. I those sorts of things, they kind of bother me too. But I can understand why seeing certain things can bring back really bad memories. When we watched Michael, my mom got triggered when it showed Michael getting beat because she was beaten with the belt when she was a kid. I mean, I was too, but but she had it worse than me. So and I like sometimes life experiences, you watch certain things and it can kind of grab you.
Are there any wire hangers in the house?
Where I was not beaten by a wire hanger.
No
unfortunately.
wire hangers.
Big Al says, sounds like the Banana Splits movie. Kind of does. I didn't see that either.
No.
It was a
No.
Fathom event. It was kind of it's kind of a similar idea, I think. This kid
Well, the way
showed
y'all talked this up,
goes wrong.
I'm interested in seeing this. The way y'all talked it up, so
I think you'll like it.
Yeah.
I think you will too.
Yes.
Deleted.
Yes.
100%. I was trying to make it sound sarcastic. This should be writing 101, folks. Indeed.
I mean, for the most part, yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Then you wonder how many times the studio comes in and massages the ending after test audiences see it. That's a fact too. I mean, how many times has studio interference ruined the film? Very, very often.
Too many times.
Too many times. Yes. The creature's Fraggle Rock Alpha vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say one of the things that, and this is just off top, but it does deal with the ending. Brad Pitt apparently put in his contract, and it was obligated that they were not permitted to change the ending to 7. And many people have thanked him after that because, yeah, he would not let them change the ending to what would happen, on what's in the
I
box.
hate the ending of
Mm.
7. I hate it.
Oh, but
I get it. I totally get
Yeah.
why it works, but I
Yeah.
hate bad ending. You know what I mean? Like for the most part, I hate bad endings
Well,
in
it
movies.
went. That was actually a movie that went through several kind of different endings that were
Mm.
well, there was that. Then there was kind of the safety version where they were going to have Spacey kidnap him, Pitt, and kill him in front of Somerset. That was one ending.
Mm.
And there were like a couple of others. It's out there, folks. Everybody's done like there are probably like about 100 YouTube YouTube videos about the alternate endings to 7.
That's definitely not a good alternate ending. The original works much better because of how
like I
his
said,
character.
there were like a few different things. But yeah, there were versions where he died. There were versions where, like I said, versions where she dies. I think there's like a version where Somerset shoots him himself at the end, so that Mills won't have to do it. Like it went through so many iterations, that ending. So yeah, I didn't know how to feel about 7 either when I first saw it, but over the time, because they're going to pull this out right at the end, and then I didn't know David Fincher was going to be David Fincher, so I only had Alien 3 to go on, so yeah, which was not his
best moment,
his script, yeah. Well,
Oh, that's right, because it wasn't his.
It wasn't.
He didn't create it. Yeah.
No. Davey says, "Tell you what, Evil Dead Rise feels like a classic Evil Dead movie after watching Burn."
Okay.
Oh, okay. Like, and I can't even root for the Deadites because they stand around hardly doing a thing and they don't even look like Deadites. Well, that doesn't fucking help. All right. Don't let me derail your stream. No, I'm here. I derailed the stream all by myself.
No, we help. We all have a part in it at some point.
Okay. Yeah.
We like doing it.
Let me scroll up here. Nate says, I heard that the Evil Dead Burn is actually a completely different movie, and they decided to slap the Evil Dead title on it. That one didn't surprise me either. Which is why there are people out there who are still convinced the end of Oak Street is a Cloverfield movie. It isn't.
Not be reminded of that terrible film.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, but I'm encouraged to check this one out. Yes, so am I. Every time Clive Barker tries to make the movie to studio, he's like, yeah, just leave him alone and do his thing, man. There's a reason this stuff is popular, Like, I cannot get away from that story that I heard about Nightbreed, where somebody said to him, if you're not careful, the monsters are going to look like the heroes. That's the point of the film. They're the heroes. They just want to be left alone. A belt. I got the extension cord, the ruler, the rolling pin, the cast iron frying pan. Pretty much anything my mother could get her hand.
My goodness. Yeah, ouch. Lord have mercy. I got the belt, a wooden spoon. And then I had to go pick my own switch, and so I brought back a little log. And they thought that was so funny they didn't spank me.
My happy day when I was younger was the day that I heard "You're grounded." I was like, oh, I'm not getting
at all. Oh, thank goodness.
I'm good. What else can I do?
They threatened me with a good time. Okay. I'll be in my room all day, which is what I wanted to do in the first place. Davey says, when I was 13, when that came out, and a friend's mom got us all in the theater, was a wild experience for my sheltered Catholic alumni.
Yeah, he was talking about 7. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was pretty young.
Evil Dead? Nobody told me. I didn't even bring my boomstick. Well, shop smart. Shop that smart. All right.
Sure, Buddy has a boomstick. I'm just kidding.
All right. So before we move on, are there any other thoughts on Buddy?
I say go see it. Definitely go see it. I picked up not one but two messages from this movie. I'll put it in my review on Criticless, and I loved it. If you're missing the children from Weapons, go see Buddy.
All right. Hello to our man from the future,
Sashi.
Sashi.
Hi.
Twin Peaks and Sherlock.
Nate says, when my mother said you were grounded, it means she hit you so hard you were knocked down on the ground.
Oh my gosh.
All
He looks
right.
like it, doesn't he, Bonzo? Or love child between Alf and Barney. Something like that.
Impending unicorn horn death. All right. So I guess we have two thumbs up on Buddy, or a thumbs up, or one thumbs up and one thumbs up ish, I guess.
I definitely give it a thumbs up. I'm just I'm trying not to talk too down on it.
Yeah. Okay.
But I do think
It's not perfect. There's some issues. There are. Even I had issues, but
it's so interesting and so different, so creative. I think it's and just harkens back to the stupid, the original, the crazy old 90s Barney nonsense. And so people love to make fun of Barney. So this is kind of a way to do that. It's kind of what this movie does.
I'm sure it is. Sashi, I'm sure there is. All right. So, Buddy, I'm going to have to check this out, and I believe that is the 28th. So this week,
coming out this week. Yep.
In wide release.
Oh, I didn't pull up your posters, Enigma.
Oh, it's okay.
I can pull them up while you start talking.
Okay, so Enigma went to the in lieu of the mystery movie night. He went to the early access features, and there are two of those. Which one would you like to talk about first, sir?
Talk about the first one I have a picture of, okay?
Because whatever Sim pulls up, it's a guessing game right now.
There you go. I got it up. It's up.
All right.
It's up. It's there.
All right. So Enigma is going to take over and talk about idiots.
Oh my gosh. I am still. Let's go to the other one. No, I'm just kidding. I'm still. This one is okay. The best way I can describe it without ruining it. Long time ago, living in South America, we're watching these subtitled Italian films that are cartoons, and it is basically a guy who is making anything and everything possible to survive, and still the inevitability happens, and so it's this. Idiots is based on this type of thing, the inevitability of it. And so you have two gentlemen, one of the Franco boys, and the guy from the second film of whatchamacallit with Gerard Butler. What is that stinking film's name? The one where Gerard Butler does the heist.
Oh, Den of Thieves.
Yeah, Den of Thieves 2.
Oh, yeah. Ice Cube Jr.
Yeah, pretty much. And so he is our main man. Who is it? Syrie, somebody? Anyway, so these two guys basically have to transport a young man to rehab. And so when they first open the scene, Franco and, Junior decide that they're going to go to his house. They're going to get him, but it's a ritzy house. Like you can tell these people have legit money. And so he's sitting there crying by the pool. He's like, I have to go to rehab. I've been, thinking of these dark things. And he's like, well, don't do that. These are, and so they're very naive about the situation. And so come to find out, the kid that they are transporting to rehab is an online influencer who was arrested and convicted and has to serve, basically community service and has to go to rehab. Well, his, basically illegal act was setting someone on fire. Yeah. So it's just like,
Ooh.
and you're just
For his influencing, like as one of his influencer stunts. Okay.
yeah. So you get a big time taste, and that's as far as I'll go with that storyline. You get a big time taste as to this kid's intentions. You get a big time taste as to when you're first watching it, you're like, who is this kid and what is the story? Because they kind of gloss over, and it's really good how they do it. But eventually it comes out in Act 1. It comes out, and so the kid is not actually trying to escape his inevitability of having to go to rehab. The kid is basically saying, I'm going to drag my feet there and I'm going to cause as much chaos as possible. And so,
okay.
yeah, that's what this is. It's a dark comedy when it starts out. It really is a dark comedy. So you're watching these two characters deal with their issues. So Junior is this worker at a Presbyterian church, and apparently this is the best part. I thought you guys would love this. He takes the youth group of the church to an NR rated film. So the pastor is like, did you watch this film before you took him? He's like, nope.
Oh gosh.
You get these flashbacks of these experiences, right? So it's like, so did you do any online research as to what this film was about? He was like, nope. So
I mean, there are websites that are made for that purpose.
and so he was so he goes, I'm just a bad person. He goes, you're not a bad person. He goes, you just make really bad decisions, So and then one of the Franco boys, he is basically a druggie who needs a job.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And so he plays that one up to a hilt. But ultimately, these two guys having to join forces to take this kid to rehab over just a backdoor transport service that doesn't really operate well. And so with all of that, you can see the chaos that evolves from it. And so there are a couple scenes where you're like, finally, we're getting some, closure and justice. But once we migrate down the road, you'll start seeing the evolution of everything. I mean, it's a movie people should see, but you'll see the consequences of how the influencer life really does hold an effect on people's decisions. It really does. So yeah, when we have influencers on here that are a little bit delusional about a lot of things, this kid is pretty much it. Even though he still comes from money, that's pretty much it. And then there's some maturity going on, but not as much as you would want. And so
because I was going to ask, was there a redeemable character arc that happens?
It's hard to say.
Okay.
Really
okay.
So yeah, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. There's not a major epiphany throughout the film, but ultimately, I mean, eventually once it hits streaming, I would suggest at least giving it a watch once through just to see the effects of things. But yeah, you can tell, you can draw your own conclusions to the summation of everything towards the end. So yeah, you can draw your own conclusions about everything. So yeah, it's a sobering film. Sadly, as I was telling the panel backstage, you had a number of specific type characters who came out to watch this film, and
yeah,
I'm pretty sure they were all interested in seeing like a dark comedy, and yet they came back with something sobering. And so a lot of the people left and they were just like, well, that wasn't what I was wanting. It's like, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's there, but yeah, it's not one that you need to waste money on. I'd wait till it hits streaming and then you can grab it or watch it. So
So
Yeah.
Davey is bringing up something that I was kind of getting mixed up on myself. Man, I was hoping this movie would have been set in the 80s or 90s. A Green Day produced movie about modern teens, 20-somethings. That's Nimrods.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's the Green Day film.
Nimrods, yes,
Yeah.
it is. I believe
Okay.
it is.
yeah.
Yep.
So you have a movie called Idiots and Nimrods out at the same time. Yeah, people are going to get confused. So yeah, Nimrods is the Green Day movie, aka the movie I will be ignoring because it is a Green Day movie.
Amen.
Oh, I don't know, Davey. Is it the same guy in the lead? I don't know. Because I don't even know who's in Nimrods.
Yeah, I haven't spoiled everything on this one, but
Oh,
yeah.
are they
No.
both the kid from the black phone? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
the
who he's
kid from the
talking
Are
Black
about.
Phone
they?
is in this one. Yeah.
Is he in Nimrods? Let me see.
To the Google.
Yeah, no, I'm going to IMDb. All I know about Nimrods is it's a
Oh, there it
Legion
is.
M sort of, I don't know, production or whatever. Legion M is a
Yeah,
fan-funded
it's him.
company. Okay, so he's in
Oh,
both.
okay.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah,
interesting. No
Davey
wonder you had a
confirming
little bit
both
of
of them have.
confusion.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
wow.
We got some office people in there. Yeah. Okay. We got some
Yeah,
SNL people. Mhm.
hopefully it's better. That sounds
That one
more
has higher
comedy-ish.
ratings
Yeah,
than this movie does.
yeah.
That's sad
The
because
Nim-
I can't
the
stand Green Day. Like, I will not be seeing it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't know. I mean, September ends, things like that. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. I will take it back. There is probably only that one song that I like, but I don't listen to it often and it's not on my playlist, but I'll sit through it.
What about I was making sure it was the song I Hope You Have the Time of Your Life. I really like that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the only song of theirs.
That's
Nope.
because they played it like about 100 times on
Yeah.
the
Yep.
Yeah, and they also did some sort of I think was it Green Day? Well, it might be another group.
So
I thought
you
it was
guys-
Green Day that did like the Imperial March song. They have like their own version of the Imperial March song, which is pretty cool. But that might not be Green Day. That might be somebody else.
watch this, Davey. I mean, we ought to. You guys know Tone Lock, right? The
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was Ace Ventura. So he
Wait,
had a
who?
Tone Loc.
Yeah,
Tone.
Loke.
Sorry.
You said Locke. I was like, wait.
He
hold
said
up.
Locke.
Everybody says Locke because
Yeah.
they don't remember him. That's why.
Oh, I knew it was Tone Loke. I remember him.
Come on, guys.
So he had an awesome song,
illiterate
The
children.
Funky Cold Medina, right?
Yes,
Yes.
that's crazy.
We had a
song.
radio station start their radio station. This is how they started it. They played the Funky Cold Medina for 2 weeks straight without commercials, without anything. And everybody listened to the radio station to see when the song would end because it would just repeat itself. Like when we would get out
Oh
of school,
man, that's
we would get in
terrible.
the car to listen to it and see when is it going to end? When is it going to end? So that was our biggest thing that year is when did that song end? So yeah,
You guys were part of a social experiment, just to let you know.
pretty much, yeah. But I mean, we enjoyed it. It was something that was fun. So, but yeah, Green Day could be. But yeah, this film, Idiots, it's a dark comedy mixed with a sobering message, mixed with the inevitability of decisions. So, yeah.
Okay.
So thumbs up for you on this one.
As long as you don't pay for it at the theaters, you don't have to do that. I'd wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bonzo says Nimrod's trailer looks better, but I like Green Day, so maybe I'm biased. Hope this mean have to leave the stream. No, absolutely not. No. No, everybody has their opinion here. I never tell anybody not to go see a movie. Well, okay, maybe a couple of times this year, but trust me, I was saving you cash.
Chocolate?
But yeah, no, I mean, if you're a Green Day fan, go for it. You're probably going to like Nimrod. So yeah, right on. And if you do see it, let us know what you think. Sashi says, that's better than when Titanic I was working next to me.
Oh
so
my
sorry.
goodness.
We're going
Right?
24/7 for a month.
Oh, I got so tired of that song.
Hours.
I like the Spanish version much more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how everybody went to go see Titanic 8 times, but then they hate it now.
Yeah.
I never went to go see it at the big screen, and I
I
hated
did.
it from the moment
I
I
don't-
saw it. I never liked Titanic.
Oh, what about the Bryan Adams
Oh.
song that lasted for like 17 weeks or
The
something?
one from Robin Hood, Prince of
Yeah.
Thieves. That was the song that I had my friend play at my wedding.
Yeah. That was a great one. They go, nobody will understand the torture we went through with that. I was like,
Or Take My Breath Away, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
I got
Yep.
so tired of that song. It's a good song, but I got tired of that song. Okay, I got the other picture up deleted.
okay.
All right. So Enigma's other movie tonight, the other early access film, the long-awaited,
This one was fun.
almost wound up on HBO Max.
I know.
Coyote versus Acme.
This movie was actually enjoyable. So if you grew up with cartoons, you would really enjoy this film. They bring up plenty of memories. I will spoil one thing. I do not recall Yosemite Sam being in there. I don't recall him being in there. He might be in there because at one point they have an influx of all of the Looney Tunes. So I may not have caught him when they had the entire influx because the film centers around Wile E. Coyote, who famously has gone through disaster after disaster trying to catch the Roadrunner, which is the stick for the entire Roadrunner Coyote show. That's the whole thing. Coyote wants to get Roadrunner and it always backfires on him. So what they come up with is the idea that Wile E. Coyote is entitled to lawsuits for the manufactured products not actually working for Acme, and so he is going to commit this lawsuit. Now, when he goes to this lawyer, the lawyer is a guy who just settles. That's what he does. He does not have a desire or interest to actually fight back. And so that's kind of the theme of it. And so with that, you see Wile E. Coyote doing a number of humorous things. And again, they bring some Looney Tunes into the real world, but something that I really liked, if you watch Detective Pikachu, do you remember that one? Anybody ever watch that one?
Yeah, that movie, yeah. That was fun.
Detective Pikachu, it kind of unifies the Pokemon world with the real world. That's what they do here with Looney Tunes. They unify the Looney Tune world with the real world. And so this lawyer does have a department of, we handle Looney Tune cases, right? And so he settles them. And so they bring back a number of great characters. They bring back the elderly lady that always watched over Tweety Bird. You have a bunch of these really good characters. There are some more prevalent than others. There is a guest star appearance, which is great. And so the main thing is Wiley is going to battle and go to a lawsuit against Acme. Now, the Acme lawyer that he's going against is John Cena. So hopefully I didn't spoil anybody's fun on that one. John Cena is in the trailer. So if you've seen the trailer, he's there. So yeah, Cena, I don't know personally, my beliefs on him. I mean, I really don't follow or know much on him. So he was fine. I think he did okay as the actor. I mean, he's a wrestler, so his acting wasn't anything extraordinary. And again, it's a cartoon type show. So The film was actually really good. They had a lot of funny scenes in it. They had a good storyline. They follow through with the storyline. They don't abandon the storyline, so they do really well with that. There is some growth. There's lesson learning. There's some reserved mentalities, but they actually do really well with how everything is constructed. So it's a good, safe movie. It's enjoyable. They have some really funny scenes. One of them is Wile E. Coyote. If you notice, he never talks. And so one of them was he is showing these limited number of signs of yes or no. And so, he's limited. He does a lot of hand signals. But yeah, the film's pretty good. And there is a heartwarming ending. So you're not going to get hurt. So yeah, it's a good one. I enjoyed this film. If you're bored or whatnot and you'd like to go and enjoy it with friends or whatnot, yeah, it's a good one to go do that with. So it's not Deadpool Wolverine, but it's still good. Yeah.
It's got pretty good ratings on IMDb. I never liked Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote and Looney Tunes all that much, so
My
I
bad on the
never.
Roger Rabbit. Roger Rabbit was awesome, though. I'm sorry.
I was never. Yeah, I was never. I didn't care about Roger Rabbit either, so I probably won't be watching this. But I know people seem to really like it, so that's cool.
They bring back a lot of really good things. What's really funny is that Wile E. Coyote has been trying to catch the Roadrunner, right? So they have to summon the Roadrunner for giving a deposition. And so what's really funny is Acme people, the Acme lawyers and everybody try to go out to get the Roadrunner, and they're using their own products to get him, and it backfires on them. And so one of the guy comes up with the excuse. He goes, "He's really fast." It's just, you could tell it's like, you see what he's been dealing with, so yeah, it's a good one. They do pretty good humor with it. And there is a heartwarming thing for all involved. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. They had a great message.
All right. I do want to thank Bob Loves Movies for dropping a $10 super chat over on Sin's channel.
Oh, I didn't even see this. When?
Yes.
Yeah, it popped up. I didn't get a chance.
Just a couple minutes ago. Yeah.
Okay. I totally missed it. The screen wasn't showing. Oh, thank you, Bob. Oh my gosh.
You will like this one, Bob. It's not a bad one. You'll like it. It's good.
I think it sounds to me like fans of Looney Tunes will really enjoy this.
Mm-hmm.
Says, hey everyone, I'm looking forward to Coyote versus Acme. Wile E. Coyote is always my favorite Looney Tune. Honestly, this movie won't have to do much to entertain me.
I'm sure probably not.
Well, so
Coyote and Roadrunner are my favorite all-time cartoons. So yeah, I'm definitely going to see this one if at some point, sir.
I got so tired of the Roadrunner, y'all. I kept just wishing the Coyote would just kill him.
So you guys remember the vampire one that we just saw? What was it? The remake? What was the name of that remake?
Dracula?
Yeah, Dracula.
Yeah.
So you remember where he's trying to hurt himself intentionally?
Yes, that was.
Yeah. That scene was fun.
That was a little bit Looney Tuny, right? Like that.
So
yes.
They have that in this film where the lawyer's talking to Wile E. Coyote, right? And the lawyer's telling him, well, why don't this happen? Why doesn't this happen? And so Wile E. Coyote is going through all these motions to demonstrate that things are going to backfire on him no matter what. And so he's showing him, and the lawyer's going, well, see, that worked out. And then the opposite happens.
Oh, gosh.
It's really funny. So, yeah, it's a good one. I enjoyed it. But, yeah, those two were great.
Cool.
Better than Idiots. So
sound like, yes.
Yeah.
Logical Spark on Will Forte says it is his birthday, buddy. June 17th is his birthday. Right? Says Will was on SNL from 2002 to 2010.
Yeah.
MacGruber. Yeah.
Sorry. I just saw it. Oh my goodness. Right? There's a false advertising.
Bob Pablo's movie says that's the front of the Coyote. You wanted to finally catch the Roadrunner, but he never would.
Yeah.
Well,
for
they
me, it
had the cart.
stops being fun for me after a while. I'm just like, I'm so tired of this.
Yeah, well, you had the where they put a spin on it, and it's the two kids watching the cartoon going, sometimes I hope he would catch the Roadrunner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Enrique Iglesias talking about that too in some sort of interview I read, and he was talking about how he would just get so wound up and so uptight, just like wanting him to do like finally win, or he just knew something terrible was going to happen to the Coyote, and that Roadrunner was always going to get away.
Well, what's amazing is that they tie it into the film and they do it in a great way. And it was just you can tell the mentality. You can definitely tell. And so it was really good. Yeah. I think they hid the ending pretty well with it. So,
Hid or hit?
like they covered it. They hid,
Okay.
the ending pretty well. Like you wouldn't have thought it. So
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So
Okay.
that is Coyote versus Acme. And we get my film up here real quick because
Oh, shoot, I
since
didn't
everyone else. Okay, yeah, you want to
Sorry.
try and get it up there real quick?
Okay, I remember what it
just
is.
put
Hold
Tim
on.
Roth up there. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I remember what it is.
Just put up a picture of Tim Roth.
Okay, yeah,
That'll be-
right.
yeah.
Okay. Give me ooh, the reviews on this one. Ooh.
Yeah.
They're a
Dang.
little. Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't screen this. I think I
Maybe.
would have been a little bit agitated if I had. Okay, it's coming. I found it.
Okay.
I gotta look this up.
All
now.
right. So while everyone was having a night at the movies, I stayed in, and I had about hour and a half or so to kill, and apparently so did the filmmakers. This is a movie called Seven Snipers. It is currently on Amazon for rent and to buy on Amazon. And this stars Rhoda Mitchell, Tim Roth, and Ewan Griffith, aka Horatio Hornblower from A&E, and it. All right, so you have Rhoda Mitchell in Australia, kind of living out in the sticks. With her 16-year-old daughter, and by sticks, I mean there is like no one around except the daughter's boyfriend, and you're kind of wondering, wait a minute, where did this kid come from? Anyway, you get introduced to them, and the next scene, Ryan Quanten shows up from True Blood. For those of you who forgot, he's Australian, and yeah, and shows up as this sort of corporate real estate type, wanting to buy her land. She then opens fire on him, and
For no reason?
She kind of gets the idea kind of really quickly that he's shady.
Okay.
And just exactly how she does that, I don't know. I had to go back and rewind that. But anyway, it does become a firefight. And long story short, because we're still 10 minutes into the movie, she shoots him in the head.
Okay.
So no more Ryan Quanten. True Blood fans, at about the 8 or 9 minute mark, I think you're done with this film. Okay, so she calls up her daughter's school, family emergency. I need to pick up my daughter. And she finds out that the daughter has not been in school for 2 weeks because she's been shacking up with the boyfriend.
Okay.
who manages to come up with a rather expensive engagement ring. Long story short, he doesn't last long. And he as soon as she decides she needs to go home. All right. I've skipped a part. Rhoda Mitchell has called in her old sniper team. And so they get choppered in. The daughter decides, okay, I got to go home. And because Rhoda Mitchell's been trying to call her and him, they're not answering their phones. She decides, okay, I got to go home. And that's when Tim Roth smokes the boyfriend.
Okay.
And yeah, this is not going to take long for me to describe. Okay, so all right, all right. So we get introduced to this sniper team. A couple of them are father and son. One's a woman. Johan Griffith and black guy. And I describe them that way because that's pretty much all you find out. There's not much characterization with our core group. And except with Johan Griffith, because he has a little backstory where because of a thing that I'm going to describe here in a bit, he was in contact with the daughter for a period of time. She kind of looks at him as a father figure, kind of. And basically it becomes this cat and also cat story of basically Tim Roth, who's this character called the Dragon. And he's basically kind of an even bigger asshole version of the character he played in Tornado. And basically he's knocking off the sniper team one by one until it finally gets down to Rhoda Mitchell, the daughter, Johan Griffith, and him. Oh, by the way, half of them are like shot and bleeding out at this point. And I'm going to spoil the shit out of this movie, guys. I'm sorry. There's not really much to tell. It's a streamer. If you don't want to hear spoilers, it's on Amazon. It belongs on Amazon. It's shot well. The pace is decent. It's only 88 minutes, including credits.
I still fast forwarded. Yeah.
Yeah. And basically, long story short, I keep saying that. Anyway. Tim Roth is after her not because of the bounty on her head, but because her daughter is his. He did not ask permission. I'll put it that way. She was part of a group that got ambushed. They run into his group. They kill all the men and keep the two women for themselves. And Rhoda Mitchell gets away after she has to go through this weird kind of wedding ceremony, I guess. And basically she gets forced into killing the other woman. And eventually, sometime after this, she manages to walk out of this camp. And yeah, and then it becomes this sniper duel between her and Tim Roth at the end. And yeah, that's 7 snipers. It's Kill Bill, sort of. It kind of is in a way, in a really lame kind of way. It kind of is. But and it stops just as short of being kind of girl bossy too. But
Well, she was like they did nothing. They did nothing to stop him. They couldn't do
no,
anything. He just literally walked straight through all of them, which was one of my like critiques is like you guys haven't the slightest idea how he operates throughout the entire film. And so, yeah, it was.
yes, it's one of those movies where okay, they're all supposed to be like these trained experts,
And they couldn't.
and I wonder if half of them even have seen a rifle before they got involved with this movie. Tim Roth is the only one who and Rhoda Mitchell up to a point are the only ones who kind of look like they know what they're doing. Well, Hornblower because he's been in a ton of stuff, but they're kind of like the only ones who kind of look like they know what they're doing, and the rest of these guys are like, "This is new to you, isn't it?"
But it's almost like she invited him in just to be taken out. It's just like, hey guys, why don't y'all bring the troops up just so he can come and get you? You know?
Yeah, it kind of, yeah. Yeah, it's a streamer, guys. I pretty much it's a movie. It happened. The leads are fine. They're Tim Roth, Rhoda Mitchell. They're fine. The girl's fine. Hornblower's fine. I'm not blaming the actors. It's just I wish it had a little more meat on it. And yeah.
You're like, I'm
Yeah,
not mad at you.
watch the documentary on snipers and you'll be better off. Or just watch the Tom Berenger sniper movie and you'll be fine.
Well, to put a positive note on it, I mean, watch Seven Psychopaths again. You know, that's
Yeah.
what I.
Watch Seven Samurai again. And hello to the toxic gunslinger out La Belle. It's going to see Mutiny here in a couple hours. So
It's entertaining. It's entertaining. I look forward to your thoughts on it. So
rewatch Smoking Aces. Yeah, that probably wouldn't hurt. That probably wouldn't hurt either.
That wasn't horrible. Yeah. But yeah, this one's not nowhere near it.
No. So that's it's nice try, but thumbs down for me on Seven Snipers, guys.
You know, I've been hearing since you mentioned streamers, people are really enjoying Iron Lung more than I thought most people would. So.
Iron Lung's good. I was really surprised. It's long. It didn't need to be. It's long, but
too weird at the end. Did you well made and well acted? What's that?
Did you want them to get rid of all that extra blood or not? You know?
Yeah, the ending was that. Yeah, that it was. But yeah, it was like 2 hours plus.
Yeah, it's like Event Horizon in a submarine.
Definitely too long. But I was surprised at his acting. He was good.
He's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he really is. He pretty much financed and made that movie himself. And from what I understand, not only follows the lore of the game, but builds on it. So yeah,
it definitely builds on it because the game is only 45 minutes, and that was more than 2 hours.
It was a Nintendo game. No, I'm just kidding.
I never played it. I just found out about it when the movie came out.
Never even heard of it. Yeah.
Or Savior with Dennis Quaid. Wow. Yeah, well, that's a blast from the past. I didn't see that back then. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But yeah, telling Bonzo, yeah, the Seven Snipers. The only thing positive about that is that it ended like they just yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it just it yeah. and the one, the character's kind of like the voice of reason, is pretty much the one of them who dies first. And you do get the shot through the scope shot, and it there's some cliches that all these kind of movies hit, and it kind of hits them all. um yeah, right. I want you to come back with me because you are just like me. It's like, well, she kind of isn't. Does it approach so bad it's good territory? That's the problem. No, it doesn't. It's just kind of there. It's it's a paycheck movie for everybody who's involved, and it's just Tim Roth playing this kind of line of it's been playing kind of this line of like these sort of scumbaggy characters, and I hope he gets out of it soon. I'd like to have him back, but yeah, and indeed, once again, R.I.P. Dolly Parton, indeed, 95. All right, so we are going to have to wrap it up here because I do have to get going to Sparkwood and 21. So we're going to go one time around the horn here. Rachel, what do you have coming up?
On Thursday, I will be on Toxic's channel at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just talking about whatever he wants to talk about. And then that's it for this week. That's it. Just be a lookout. I'm working on, in case you missed it, for April and May, so that'll be on my channel releasing. Thank you.
Enigma.
I will be helping Rachel out with the reviews on the monthly, so I have homework to do. And my high school teams are playing sports this fall, so come out and watch.
Sin.
At 9, I'm going to be on Box Office Brawlers channel. We're going to be talking about Labyrinth. And got review coming out tomorrow for what the heck was? Oh, It Ends. And Friday, hopefully, review for what's the movie I'm going to go see? Oh, The Dog Stars. And then Sunday, some other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know yet what Sunday's review is going to be.
Cool. Yeah, I'm hoping to get to The Dog Stars myself. I want to finish the book first, though, so I got to motor through that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and all right. As for myself, stay tuned to my channel here in a few minutes, live from Sparkwood and 21, hosted by myself, along with Troy Pacelli, Netters Network, and Aged Boomer. We're going to be watching episode 17 from season 2 of Twin Peaks. And then we're going to have a discussion during and after. And, of course, join me and Outlaw Bill Thursday at 5:30 for the next episode of Action Theater. We're going to be watching the sci-fi classic Earth versus the Flying Saucers from 1956. And then, of course, join me later that night at 11 p.m. for Coming Attractions, and you'll find out what I am doing in the next week. All right, so any last words before we wrap it up?
Go see I Swear.
Yes.
Well, it's on streaming, so yeah.
Yeah, it's on streaming now, so watch it. Yeah,
for sure.
Go see Buddy.
Definitely.
Spread the word.
Buddy.
I rewatched I Swear, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before, 2 Sundays ago. Showed it to my mom, and yeah, it's good. It has not changed in its ranking for me. It's still number 1 for the year.
And as for myself, I do want to thank Bob Loves Movies for dropping the super chat over
Very
on
generous,
Sin's
sir.
channel.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much. And thank you to everyone who was here watching. We had we kind of kept it over 30 people watching live throughout
Wow.
the entire show. So
Nice.
all right, right on. Good crowd.
Yep.
All right. So I guess check out Buddy, Idiots, Coyote versus Acme, and not so much on Seven Snipers. But okay.
Stay away from that one.
So from as I always say at the end of every broadcast, from HQ and all points north, south, east, west, and beyond, good night. Take care. Stay strong. Be safe and healthy, because this is how we win. There is theme music. I will now scroll down and play it. There you go. Dance Party USA. Good night, folks.
Steven Otten, Ronin's back, slicing through the noise with a culture attack. Pop culture, films in the world we see. Deleted scenes where the truth runs free. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win.
Okay, I'm coming back on. I want to remind everyone to check out Connie Cleary's interview with Sci-Fi Mombi and author Chris Christman that is taking place tonight. Check that out. Thank you very much.
Steven Otten, Ronin's back, slicing through the noise with a culture attack. Pop culture, films in the world we see.
That's all, folks.
Stay strong, we're breaking the mold.